Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're warm and cozy because I'm all cozied up over here, okay? I'm freezing. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Laynie. It's so nice to meet you. I am so glad you're here. If you're returning to my channel, thank you so much for being an amazing subscriber. Really, I appreciate it so much. Today, I thought we would switch it up because I'm in a cozy mood. I am freezing my rear end off right now. It's not even that bad out, but I don't know. There's just like a cold chill in my house. I'm freezing. So I was like, I'm gonna make me a cup of decaf. I don't feel like getting all glam because I'm not doing anything exciting today. I got to do something last weekend that I never get to do, which is shop at Trader Joe's. I shouldn't say never, but it's like once every 4 months probably, maybe more depending on the year, because we don't have one here locally. I wish we did. So I have to travel hours to go to one, or when I'm visiting my in-laws, which is a few times a year out of state, they have several Trader Joe's by them. They live in a metro. So I hit it up there and then I bring a bunch of stuff back with me. So that's what I did. I just decided to get a bunch of snacks and a few random sauces. So if you want to see my Trader Joe's haul, then definitely stick around. And if you enjoy a little bit of lifestyle content, a whole lot of fragrance content, and some beauty content, make sure you click the subscribe button. Join the fam, you won't regret it, and now let's just get started. I actually came prepared to my in-laws and packed all my freezer totes and my frozen, what are those, frozen blocks? I don't know what they're called. I don't think that's the right word. I was like, I'm bringing back some frozen stuff. So I did. I'll quickly just run you through what I picked up. I grabbed several bags of their wild blueberries. If you haven't had them, they're so good and they're really interesting because they're really teeny tiny little blueberries because they're wild. I think they're fantastic for one, a snack for my toddler, or two, topping yogurt. I'm on a big plain Greek yogurt kick right now. I use it for all kinds of stuff and I love topping it with some wild blueberries. So good. I also picked up some of their soup dumplings. I am a sucker for soup dumplings and nowhere locally serves them. Oh my gosh, I got to try them when I was in Boston. Oh my gosh, probably like 8 years ago now, which is hard to believe. But when I was in Boston, I got my first experience with soup dumplings and they're amazing. And I saw that Trader Joe's had them, so I was like, you know what? It's worth trying 2 boxes. I don't know if they're good or not. Have you tried their soup dumplings? Let me know. I've been craving cheesecake. I don't know why. I think it's just the holiday season, the cold. It's just like, ooh, a delicious treat. And so I was like, I'm gonna pick up a cheesecake because I've been kicking around the idea of making one, but really it is like a labor of love. And I'm already planning on trying to attempt homemade cinnamon rolls for Christmas Day. So I was like, you know what? Let's not get crazy here and try to attempt both. So I did pick up a Trader Joe's cheesecake for the Christmas season. I've never had it. I hope it's good. I believe it was the one called New York Style in the blue box. That's what I went with. I didn't get a ton of frozen stuff because again, I didn't want everything to possibly go bad when we were traveling back. I also picked up I never know how to say it right, gnocchi that was stuffed with tomato and I think it said mozzarella. I heard it was delicious. I was like, while we were driving down to my in-laws, I'm like Googling all the best things to buy at Trader Joe's. So I picked up 2 bags of those. My husband's family is Italian, so it just felt like, it's like we have to, right? Of course. The chicken, mini wontons. But I heard the mini wontons are so good and I love anything like that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, really excited to try all that out. That's all I got for frozen. Really what I go for truly is snacks. Now, some of these are not healthy snacks, like don't get it twisted here. Like my kiddo definitely eats her fair share of not healthy snacks, but if she's going to indulge in a treat, I want to feel like there's some better ingredients than versus stuff I would get at a typical grocery store, and Trader Joe's does that for me. The one thing I wish Trader Joe's would remove is like seed oils and vegetable oil. I would love to see them go to like avocado oil or olive oil only. That would be like, that would be ultimate gold star. Like, thank you so much. That would be really awesome. So I did pick her up these mini peanut butter crackers. She loves these. I also had a box of the cheese ones that didn't make it past last weekend. So it was like 2 days after I went there. Between her and the whole family munching on them, they were gone. So I only got to bring home the peanut butter ones. Impulse buy here. These are the cheese sticks cheddar. I don't know, they just look kind of interesting because they look like a twisty kind of breadsticky thing. Never tried them, have no idea if they're good or not, but I was just like, Okay, that looks interesting. And it looks like it would be like a fun little pairing when I make soup, especially with the winter. So I was like, you know what? She's going in my cart. Some crackery type stuff that I thought seemed a little bit healthier than the average. This is super seedy cheese snack bites with puffed quinoa and whole peppercorns. I'm hoping my kiddo likes this. If it's too peppery, she probably won't. She's not really into spicy stuff quite yet. I think she's a little young for it. But these are just like your baked cheese, which is like, I'll show you here in a second. I'm sure you've had things like it. I think Wisp is a popular brand of baked cheese, but it's like crunchy like a cracker, but it's not. It's cheese. And I just thought this seemed really interesting, really yummy with the puffed quinoa, the peppercorns, and it looks like there is some pumpkin seeds. Is that pumpkin? Sunflower seeds. It just looked extra big because the picture is enlarged. But I thought that sounded like a yummy little snack. She's definitely a muncher, a grazer throughout the day, so I thought we'd give that a try, as well as anything crunchy my husband is obsessed with. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy crunch. Definitely go in fits of crunchiness, but my go-to is a sweet tooth. That's my thing. But again, I thought, hey, that looks like a nice little crunchy snack for the fam. I also picked up 2 of the oven-baked cheese bites. Already got these last time I was at Trader Joe's. These are so good, and they're also a bit thicker than a lot of the other baked cheese that's out there. And when you're in that mood for something crunchy, salty, this is a great one to grab. Also, you have protein in here because it is cheese, so I feel, you know, again, probably not the healthiest, but I feel like it's like a little bit healthier, right? Also really nummy on top of a salad. See, healthy. So definitely picked up a couple bags of those. And then last crackery thing, I put the oven baked cheese in the cracker category because, again, it's something about the size, the shape, it feels very cracker-esque. This is trail mix crackers. This is with mung bean, seeds, cashews, raisin, and cheese. This really caught my eye. I've never had a mung bean before, so I'm excited to try that. I also do enjoy a good raisin. Like, I can't say I sit and munch on a lot of raisins. My toddler right now is in a raisin fan. Big time raisin fan right now, so it definitely caught my eye for that. But I do like raisins in things. Like, I like Raisin Bran, that little bit of sweetness, the sweet tooth in me. My favorite ice cream right now is rum raisin ice cream, so I'm kind of in a raisin phase as well. Me and my toddler were like together on that, so I thought this sounds interesting. I honestly don't know if she'll be a fan in this or not. We'll see, but I know the adults in the household will be. Something my toddler is obsessed with. Trader Joe's baked cheese crunchies. She is obsessed with these. I mean, I can't blame her. They're delicious. I've always been a big fan of Cheetos, but Cheetos has some not great ingredients. Now, they do have like an organic one, but it's the big puffy ones, and I like those, but she's really more fan of the like small crunchy OG version. So I definitely picked her up 2 bags of these because she's a fiend for them. She loves these. I haven't shown her that I got these yet. She's gonna be so excited. She's also really into Lara bars or Lara bars, whatever you call them. So I picked up the Trader Joe's version. These are coconut, chocolate, and date bars. I also really love the Aldi ones, I have to say. The Aldi apple pie ones are really good. She really likes those, but I was like, you know what? We haven't tried these from Trader Joe's, so I thought I would pick those up. These are like a really nice sweet treat for kiddos because the sweetness comes from dates, and dates are so healthy for you. Lots of fiber, vitamins, minerals, all that kind of fun stuff. Because are they a seed or are they a fruit? I feel like dates are a fruit. Don't quote me on that. I am not an expert, but I do enjoy me a date. But my daughter definitely, like all kiddos, like all humans, hello, I'm not exempt from this, loves cookies, right? She's obsessed with cookies. So when she's asking for cookies, I can give her something like this to hit the spot, but know that she's getting something a little bit nutritious as well, which, you know, mommy loves. Another little sweet treat I decided to get her. I love these animal crackers from Trader Joe's. These are organic, which I do love. We don't shop all organic, but when I can find something that's organic at a reasonable price, I do appreciate that. And it starts with organic wheat flour. Love that. So there's a little bit of protein, a teensy little bit of fiber in there. I actually tried a couple of these the last time I got them for her, and the flavor's really nice. So a great little sweet treat for her that's not like totally crazy, you know, full-on bowls of ice cream over here. The main reason I went in is I cannot find anything locally that price matches the freeze-dried fruit from Trader Joe's. At least here, especially the ones I have found are quite pricey. So I did pick her up 3 bags of the freeze-dried strawberries. These were a big hit the last time I got them. And then the mango. I have to say, this is truly delicious. I found myself munching on these as well. When you are wanting that little sweet, you know, your midday, you're like, oh, I just need something a little sweet. I could have a couple of these and it would really hit the spot. They're so good. And again, there's just something about crunchy when you're on the hunt for a snacky snack, that crunchy helps you feel like, I had my snack, I'm good to go. And then I also got banana chips, freeze-dried banana chips. These are so good as well. Found myself munching on these. I love banana chips in general. My dad actually, when I was growing up, would do a lot of banana chips in his dehydrator, and I actually liked those even better because there's something about them that's almost like leathery, chewy. I don't know, maybe it's just because I grew up on it. But my daughter is young enough that I think those are way too hard for her to chew up and eat efficiently. So I wouldn't be comfortable giving those to her just yet. When she's a little bit bigger, I would probably switch over to doing that in a dehydrator because freeze-dried fruit is just a little crazy with the pricing. But she really does enjoy these, and if you're looking for freeze-dried fruit, I do feel like Trader Joe's pricing is pretty darn fair. Even though this bag feels so light, right, it doesn't look that big. I'm sure quite a few slices of bananas went into here because when you freeze dry it, you're taking out all the moisture. Who else as a kid was like obsessed with freeze-dried ice cream? That was like so mind-blowing the first time I tried it. I was probably like 9. I'm like, what in the world? This tastes exactly like ice cream, but it's crunchy. The astronauts, man. They get all the best stuff. Also risking getting lost in space, which sounds horrible. And I am a person who never, ever wants to go to space. Nope, not an interest to me. Nope, don't want to do it. Will never do it. No, thank you. I'm good right here. A really random purchase, just because I was like, I've never heard of that before. Blistered peanuts. Generations ago, folks soaked peanuts in water to remove the red skins prior to roasting. This caused the peanuts to blister during roasting, resulting in an incomparably crunchy nut. Wow. Those are a little crunchier than normal. Honestly, I'm a big fan of anything peanuts, peanut butter, love it. I can say this is not mind-blowing, but there is something kind of addictive about the texture as you're chewing it. It's almost like crunchy but softer all at the same time. This is the type of snack though that like I can't sit down with the whole bag like while I'm watching a movie, because before I know it, I will eat like 1/4 of the bag. And peanuts are like, you know, a little bit healthier snack, but they're also very high in calories and high in their fat content, I think. So this is something I would have to pre-portion out so I don't like sit there and eat it like popcorn, you know? I will say here in my household, I'm trying to slow my roll on the sweets because I have mentioned it many times. I'm a sweetaholic, truly. Sweetaholic. Major sweet tooth, have for most of my life. But I know it's not good, it's not healthy. I went in with the mindset of like, I can get one sweet thing that my husband wants, one sweet thing that my daughter wants, and one sweet thing that catches my eye. So when you go into Trader Joe's, I feel like they have so many yummy looking, fun, treaty, sweet things. Especially when you're going down like the freezer section and it's like all on the sides, all the different chocolates and cookies and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, nope, that's my plan. And I'm sticking to it. So for my husband and my daughter, those are not down here just because I did have to hide them because my daughter is obsessed. But I picked up the JoJo's that are the candy cane ones for my husband. He loves anything mint flavored, peppermint, candy cane, all those things. Loves it. So I was like, yep, that's his. And then my daughter's obsessed with Oreos. But I will say, major complaint to the Oreo company, you are like the #1 cookie company in the world as far as I know. Like you're the cookie, right? Why do you put artificial flavors in your cookies? I don't understand. You're the top cookie dog, like you could so easily change that. So that frustrates me, right? Not saying I've never bought Oreos for my kiddo, definitely have, but it is a pet peeve when I see that on the packaging when I'm like, you're #1. You could do better. Do better, Oreo. So when I'm at Trader Joe's, I do pick up the JoJo's because there's no artificial flavors in there. So I got her the regular JoJo's because she's obsessed with Oreos. I honestly don't know how she became obsessed with them because like we hadn't had them, and I think she had to either see an ad or like maybe a movie they were eating cookies that look like Oreos, but all of a sudden one day she kept asking for Oreos. Then I made the mistake of bringing Oreos home for her one evening, and ever since she's obsessed, right? Obsessed. So thank you, JoJo's, for not putting in any artificial flavors. And then my special treat is this salty honey toffee milk chocolate covered cracker. Like it's going to be like a toffee bar. I personally love the flavor of a good old-fashioned Heath bar. I also love that like cracker candy people do at Christmas time. Again, because I am a sweetaholic and I can't have my house full of sweets or I just want to eat them all. Self-control is a problem here, okay? I can admit it. I can't do like a giant baking day for Christmas time and just have like 700 cookies sitting around my house, or I'll gain 15 pounds. So I had thought about doing like a toffee cracker candy type thing, or like I saw this really good praline nuts recipe and I thought about it, but I was like, I really want to do homemade cinnamon rolls for Christmas Day. I'm kind of wanting that to become a tradition, so I'm going to test it out this year, see how it goes. So there will be plenty of sweets for those 48 hours, so I don't need to be making a bunch of cracker candy and pralines and all this kinds of crazy stuff because I'll gain 15 pounds. But I did pick this up to get my little fill from Trader Joe's. Let's see. It says milk chocolate covered crackers sprinkled with salted honey toffee, diced almonds, and a hint of coffee. Such a treat to drink with a cup of coffee. The chocolate is actually a little thicker than I expected, so it's almost a little difficult to bite. I can't believe I'm saying this, I could have a little less chocolate. Who am I? Honestly, really good. I am a big salty sweet fan. It is so funny, my daughter, because I think it's because I play perfume videos in the background sometimes when she's around, or she hears us order at coffee shops, and a lot of times I get this drink called the salty sweet, and it's like salted caramel, right? And so when she gets a hold of my perfumes, it is the cutest thing. She'll hold them and she'll be like, this one smells like but the way she says it, so she's like caramel apples and mocha and salty sweet. It's just so funny how they hear these things around them. It cracks me up. But yes, this is that nice salty sweet combo. If you've ever bought the milk chocolate bar, it's in the blue package from Aldi. Like honestly, I probably could put this not on my buy again list just because the chocolate is really what I'm tasting in the cracker chocolate experience here. And it really reminds me of the chocolate from Aldi. So I don't think I would get this again, but it is a fun little sweet snack for this time of year because it very much gives me Christmas vibes. All right, guys, that's everything. Do I have anything in my teeth? Oh my goodness, guys, how can I forget to mention the sauces? I had to pop back in and show you. I got the chili crunchy or crunchy chili, an onion, chili oil. This is in olive oil with dried red pepper and brown sugar. This one is cranberry and orange. I don't know, it just sounded interesting, so I was like, yeah, why not? This is the Trader Joe San Sayaki, a unique teriyaki sauce and marinade for meat, poultry, fish, tofu, and vegetables. Ooh, this would be good for tofu. I've recently started making tofu, organic roasted red pepper with almond pesto sauce. Doesn't that sound delicious? And if you have any Trader Joe's must-haves that I need to try the next time I get to a Trader Joe's, definitely leave it down below. I would love to hear it, and I will definitely consider picking it up the next time I make a trip. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and as always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.